everyone please stand for the national anthem.
Good evening. Wow. My name is Brian Austin. I'm the Division Superintendent. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be in Wood County this evening to recognize these students who have worked so hard for the last 13 years, and especially the last 4. So that being said, one of the first things I want to do is I'm going to lead off just a brief conversation, try to kick off this evening with a little bit of recognition of a variety of different people. So I need you to be patient with me because this is not going to be a talking to you, this is going to be an interactive conversation. So stretch your legs a little bit. That being said, I would like to introduce our school board members, your elected officials that help us oversee the policy side of what we do in education on a daily basis. So we have from District 1, Mike Kidwell. You guys will stand. District 2, we have Rob Hines. District 4, Pam Fannin. District 5, Debbie Jessica. I think I flip-flopped those. But these are your elected officials that help us, hired us, and I'm saying administration, teachers, to be able to impact your students' lives, your children's lives. We appreciate the trust that you put in us as administrators and as teachers, and we also appreciate the trust that they put in us. So thank you. That being said, graduates, I want to talk to you a little bit about a variety of things, but first of all, it's taken a lot of commitment to get here. But I want to challenge you that this is not the end. This is merely the beginning of the next step of your life. That being said, this is the last piece of what you'll be participating in Lee County schools, but we don't want you to forget what you started with. Change your world. I'm going to say one person at a time. Make it better, and I'm going to say do it better. And I'm going to say candidly, thank you, and I've been here 2 months, so you have to bear with me on this somewhat. But on behalf of everyone at Lee County Public Schools, thank you for everything that you've done. You have made an impact on a lot of people's lives, whether it's a teacher, whether it's a custodian, whether it's a bus driver. You individually have impacted this community. Thank you. That being said, if you don't believe that, watch this. Okay, this goes for the crowd, for teachers, everybody else. If one of these students who are sitting here waiting on me to get off the stage, waiting to graduate, if they have impacted your life, I want you to stand up. If somebody sitting on this field has impacted your life, look at them. Look at that. And I can say candidly, y'all can sit down because we're going to do this again here in a minute. But candidly, look at the impact you've already had on a community. Look at the impact you've had. I don't want you to forget that because you've impacted lives. So you need to make sure that you thank people, but I'm also sure that people are going to thank you. Next thing I'm going to talk about is anybody who has served either active military or as a veteran in any one of the branches of the military in the crowd, I'd like for you to stand. Continue standing for me. Graduates. After graduation, how many of you are planning to serve? Stand up, please. Graduates, I want you to look in the stands. These are guys who have paved the way for you. These guys have set the way for a lot of us to be as free as we are today, for me to be able to stand here and hold a microphone, and for you to be able to walk across this stage. You need to thank a veteran today, please. Thank you for your service. For the son of an Air Force Staff Sergeant and the grandson of a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne in World War II, if you don't know how much I appreciate your service. Next thing, this is our 158 graduates here. So I want to talk about how many of you, as of Thursday, have a job. Now that doesn't matter if you're going to college or you're going to work, but how many of you have a job? Stand up, please. In education, we talk about college and career readiness. I want to tell you that even if you're ready to go to college, you've got to be ready for a career. And I can tell you this faculty over here and the teachers in Lee County Public Schools do an incredible job preparing you for that. Next thing, how many of you are going to a 2- or 4-year institution after this? Stand up, please. Individually, you got something to be proud of. But as a community, look at the impact that you've had on these lives, that they feel that they can do more than just graduate from high school. Hats off to all of you. You may be seated. Next thing, this is the tough question. How many of you don't have a clue as to what you're going to be doing? Well, don't have a clue. I didn't ask you to stand up. And you'll notice I raised my hand too. Okay, why did the division superintendent raise his hand? Well, because I still haven't figured out what I want to be when I grow up. Now that may sound funny, but I'm going to tell you now. I sat in a guidance counselor's office in 11th grade and was told I had to make some choices for the career that I was going to have. Sat in a high school in Northern Virginia and had to make some choices. If you had told me that number of years later, number of weeks later, however you want to look at it, that number of years later, would I be standing here doing this? I'd have told you you were crazy. But I can tell you, you're going to come to forks in the road and you have to make some choices. But you got to boil it down to principles that you have. Your effort, And I want to say your support that you've had up to this point has made a dramatic impact on your life, but I want you to continue to have an impact on the rest of your life and the people you come across. Now, we recognize a variety of different people. Those of us high school teachers, those of us who happen to be on stage get aware of diplomas, have had diplomas and get aware of this gear that you get aware of. The thing that I want to ask is there's a lot of people who have contributed to this, but we get to participate tonight. So if you're an elementary or middle school teacher that has taught one of these students, I'd like for you to stand. It takes us all. If you are a parent or you have contributed to the lives of these children, I'd like for you to stand. One day, graduates, you'll understand the commitment that comes with that. So don't take that lightly. One of the things I want you to do is do your best. Do the best you can every day with everything that you got. And I want to say that little things matter. And we'll talk about the difference between good and excellence. We talk about committed to excellence in Lee County Public Schools, and I firmly believe from administrators to teachers to elected officials, we're committed to that. You need to help us make sure that we maintain that excellence here. By when you leave here, do the best you can. Represent us well. Whether you come back here or you move on to something else, represent us well, but don't forget your roots. The thing I want to talk about first of all is attitude. You have to have a great attitude. I don't care whether you're 5, 25, 15, 45, 65. You have to maintain a great attitude every day. Work ethic. Don't ever let somebody call you lazy. Do everything you can to accomplish whatever goal you're working towards. Character. We talked about that. 4 things that I think really define little things that make a big difference. Attitude, work ethic, and character. I'm not talking about your reputation. I'm talking about who you are, what you believe, and how you live your life. With that caution, I want you to think back 13 years. 2003. Parents will probably remember that. Kindergarten, painful, I know. I've got a kindergarten next year. So 13 years ago, how different was the world? Let's go back 5 years. How different was your world? Things are going to change. Don't let technology control you. Be careful what you say. Be careful what you say about somebody. It does not go away. That's a word of caution to a generation that you've got to be careful. Don't let that technology define you. It's intended to be a tool. Use that tool to make things better. Do it better. Make things better. Make your mark. Last thing that I'm going to talk about is relationships. You do these 4 things. You got a good attitude, you got a solid work ethic, you got solid character, and you've got relationships. You can change your world, one person at a time. You saw the impact you've already made on a community. So that being said, relationships, the only difference between you today and you a year from now, and this goes for adults, this goes for students, this goes whether you're 5, whatever. The only difference between you today and you a year from now is going to be the books you read and the people you associate with. It doesn't matter whether you're an adult or a child. Choose your friends carefully. Impact your world one person at a time, but understand you're impacted also. Last thing I want to say, and this is caution for everybody, and words that are going to come to where parents will probably say, I wish I'd said this 13 years ago. I heard an admiral one time give a speech, and he said, the best thing that you can do that will impact your life is make your bed every day. I know, go ahead and smile. It sounds funny. But make your bed every day. When you get up, take the responsibility and the pride to make your bed. Take pride in being successful in the first thing that you do in the course of the day. And at the end of the day, when you come back home and it's been a rough day, you've had challenges, you've not been successful, when you look at that bed, you'll know somebody, you, cared enough to make your bed. It's a little thing, but it makes a huge difference. I know, parents, you're welcome. The thing that I want to say, thank you, the thing that I want to say from there is celebrate this occasion. Celebrate it, go out this evening, have a good time with friends. But I'm going to say also be safe. Be safe, and here's the other thing. Wake up tomorrow in your house, your family's house, look in the mirror and realize what an accomplishment you've made. When I say that, I want you to look at any crowd you go into. Do not take this lightly. Not everybody in the nation, in the United States of America, has a high school diploma. 3 out of 4 people have a high school diploma. If you go to the mall, if you go to any big crowd and you count 4 people, only 3 of them have what you're going to have in a matter of minutes. You've spent 13 years doing this. You've spent 4 years in high school. Represent Lee High School well. I'm proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Good evening, teachers, students, parents, and honored guests, and welcome to the graduation of Lee High's class of 2016. For all of our sakes, I'm really glad it didn't rain. As one of our class valedictorians, it's an honor to be able to graduate with all of you. Before we begin, I'd like to ask that you join me for a moment of silence to reflect on these graduating seniors. To begin, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you for making it to this point. While this ceremony is the beginning of something much bigger than all of us, these last few years leave something to be cherished. For many of us, today is our last goodbye. We are saying goodbye to the memories of the last 13 years and the friends we've held for so long. We are saying goodbye to Miss Bale's enormous collection of frogs and Miss Sabatini's spontaneous dance parties. This is a farewell to all the memories that this school has held for all of us. However, this is also a ceremony to usher in the rest of our lives. Once again, it is my honor to welcome you all to the graduation of the class of 2016.
Good or bad, long or short, I will always remember this place. While I'm thrilled to be up here giving you this speech, I can't say I have spent as many hours as some of us have within these halls. The staff and management, of course, spend an inhuman amount of time here for the purpose of helping and encouraging us. And our thanks must go to all of them for this reason. Lee High School has taught us invaluable lessons and given us an exceptional education in order to further ourselves after this. Without a doubt, there are others who have contributed to our success as a whole and individually. Our parents and guardians, family, friends, mentors, and specific organizations. As for myself, I would like to show my appreciation to specific teachers, such as Miss Bells, Miss Howard, and Mr. Thomas, better known as Mr. Tommy. These extraordinary people have helped me beyond what they have to, and they will hold a special place in my heart for all of their efforts. You all have made me strive for better educationally and much more. My best friends, Lauren Tankersley and Crystal Wisman, a special thank you goes out to you, Lauren, for not suing me for tricking you into eating chocolate laxatives freshman year. And to you, Crystal, because this past year of knowing you has been something else. From you dealing with my weird phobias to screaming rap songs together in my car. Much love to both of you. I want to show my appreciation to my family. Your unconditional love has shown through the worst and the best times in my life, and I owe you all the world for that. There is no amount of gratitude on this earth that would repay you for everything you have done for me. Besides family and friends, I think former Happy Mart deserves a special thanks for serving us, half of us sweet tea and breakfast every morning. Overall, one company that was a lifesaver for all of us, and you know who you are, and deserves a huge thank you is Texas Instruments. If it wasn't for our graphing calculators, a majority of us wouldn't be here graduating today. But in all seriousness, and most importantly, I am thankful for my past. Our past is our foundation, and it has brought us here today, awaiting the final words that will set us on our way to the life beyond high school. It is our past that will carry us forward in the future. Thank you all.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to open my speech with a true statement that the entire class of 2016 will gladly validate for me. Senioritis is real. Not only is it real, it is all-consuming. I'm almost positive that I developed the crippling syndrome around my sophomore year, showing telltale signs of tardiness, excessive napping in the presence of textbooks, and an overall drop in concern. I still can't believe I didn't lose every bit of my sanity on this incredible journey and made it this far. Somehow, though, I did. Correction, we did. The class of 2016 has made it. This is our very last public school event ever. As far as high school goes, we've turned in our last essays, completed our last labs, aced our last tests, and are now saying our last goodbyes. These 4 years at Lehigh have not been a breeze for us, excluding maybe Corey, Isaac, and Patrick. Most of us have seen our GPA plummet at times and seen it thrive at others. The ups and downs of our education should not discourage us, but rather fill us with motivation and inspiration to persevere. We've spent a lot of time and effort, despite our senioritis, working towards this moment, and we've all looked to each other for support to keep us going. In the peak of my own case of senioritis, to get me through tough times, I remember leaning on my unwavering support system made up of my favorite teacher, namely Miss Graham, my friends who would always show me the lower grade they got to make me feel better about my own, along with the always helpful Google, Quizlet, and Wikipedia. We may not want to think about having to persevere anymore because of how draining these years have been, but it is crucial for us to take notes from both our successes and our failures in high school to take to college. Otherwise, college might be the case of senioritis 2.0. Romans 5:3 states, "We know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. Therefore, let us not grow weary in our education, but persist and accomplish all that is possible for us in the new chapter of our life."
Today, we reach a milestone in our lives, a milestone we have worked towards for 13 years. Today, as we look back on this journey, I can't help but think of all the incredibly wonderful memories and valuable lessons we've learned along the way. When I look back on these past 4 years, I think of nothing but being truly and genuinely happy. When we walked through those doors 4 years ago, we didn't know what we were in for or what would become of us. When we walked through those doors, we were no longer bobcats and bulldogs. We were generals, all of us, and that is something that we will always be. The merging of those two schools is possibly one of the best things that ever happened to us. I have created so many incredible friendships with people I would have never become friends with had we not come to Lehigh. There are moments that happened here that we will never forget. Like the time we played Union and they dropped the ball but still won the game. All the fun we had on senior skip day when we dressed in all black and made the senior class look like a cult. Or when we witnessed the ultimate promposal at prom. We got to experience the rush of walking out onto the field for a Friday night football game and the thrill that comes with winning the game. We watched our football team go to the playoffs for the first time in years and were devastated when our final football season had to come to an end. We'll never forget all the dancing skills Miss Sabatini taught us, the fun we had making our video projects for Miss Fields, all the laughs we had in Miss Missy Hines' class, or all the little heart attacks Miss Bell's test gave us. Lehigh has not only made an impact on us, but we have made an impact on Lehigh. Today, as I stand before you, I realize this is one of the only moments that we have all been in one place together. And what a great moment this is. This is our last chance to share the stage before we go our separate ways, because high school wasn't meant to last forever. We have created so many memories here that will last a lifetime. I'm truly upset that this fun-filled time has to end. We are so lucky to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Although this journey has come to an end, we will never forget the memories we made here. Thank you to everyone who has made this experience incredible. We are so blessed. So congrats to the class of 2016, and may God bless you in all your future endeavors.
While I started to write my speech, I was asked by my girlfriend, Olivia Aldridge, what I was going to talk about. I told her my speech was going to be about inspiration, and she immediately replied with the text with my speech already written. It read, "My girlfriend is so hot, she inspires me. Everyone should get a hot girlfriend, the end." Although that would be a great speech, I had something else in mind. Anyway, here we are, and if there's one thing I've learned while roaming the halls of Lehigh, it is that haters are gonna hate. Although this saying may be humorous, it contains so much validity in the fact that everyone, or everything we have done, are doing, and are going to do, has and will be judged by someone. Typically, one may tell you not to care about the judgment of others, but I'm going to present to you another stance on the matter. For although judgment can be hurtful, it can also inspire one to achieve greatness. All my life, all I've ever wanted to do and think about was football. As a child, I dreamed of one day being on TV in front of millions, while I ran out onto a football field as a Dallas Cowboy. Obviously, as I grew older, I realized that this dream would more than likely never come true. But one thing I did learn is that the feeling of running out onto the Cowboys field couldn't come close to the feeling of running out onto the field in Five Star Stadium with all my brothers. Now, as I've been blessed by God with the chance to further my football career at Emory and Henry, I stand as living proof that judgment can be used as a force to drive one to achieve whatever goal they have set for themselves. Often throughout my career as a general, I was told that I would never be able to play college football because I was too short, or I was, and I quote, the most unathletic player on the team. Yes, these things hurt for a while, but they only made me work harder in the weight room and other types of conditioning. And because of this judgment, I stand before you as one of the two players from our graduating class in football continuing their career at the college level, the other being Devin Rutledge. I would like to thank all my coaches that I've been blessed to have been mentored by. And I would like to say a huge thanks to Coach Jeremy Pendergraft for continuing to push me as I get ready for this fall. And although I soon will make the transition to blue and gold as a Wasp, I will always bleed red and gold as a general. So if there's one statement of advice that I can leave my graduating class with, it is to let the haters hate and prove them wrong, because only you can control your future.
I would like to welcome everyone who has joined us this evening to celebrate this joyous occasion. When we begin our life's journey, we don't always know what direction it's going to take us or what obstacles we will have to face. The objectives we set for ourselves are often met with opposition, and some face greater challenges than others. In my experience, this opposition is not always visible and known to others. It could be cruel words uttered and whispered by tormentors, or threats spread on social media. These attacks could cause a lack of confidence in outward appearance as well as inward mentality. Unthoughtful remarks that damage a girl's already fragile ego can be a difficult matter to overcome. The process can take years to find the strength in oneself to stand up again and strive to carry on. Through determination and perseverance, that strength can be regained, especially with the help of others. Sometimes you need help removing these obstacles. For example, a chemistry teacher who took the time to help a student use her test anxiety. That teacher not even realizing how much an impact her act of kindness would have on a nervous shy girl's life. It could be a band director who always made her feel like she belonged, even though she was technically only a band kid 1 year. Or a boyfriend being her voice during the time she struggled to find the right words to say. We all have obstacles that try to block our path to success. Whether it be your own determination or with the help of others, you can overcome them. Just ask the girl giving a graduation speech to hundreds of people that sometimes has trouble talking to just one.
Good evening, everyone. As I was writing my graduation speech, I thought really hard about what I should say. I knew I wanted to stand up here and say something with meaning and be able to take pride in my words. And I realized in that moment that writing a perfect speech is not possible because, well, for one, I'm not perfect. Anyone who is close to me knows that I forget everything. I'm an award-winning procrastinator, and I put an unhealthy amount of salt on all of my food, and my mom swears my blood will turn into concrete one day. But besides these silly little things, I don't always know what I should set out to do. In a perfect world, we all would know exactly what we are meant to do with our lives at this very moment. But I'm here to tell you that life is about choices. Some of us are choosing to continue our education close to home, and some of us will be getting out of here. Some will be freshly entering the workforce, and some already have jobs. Some know exactly what they want from life, and some have no earthly clue, and that's okay. There is more to life than what you're going to do in these short months ahead, and if I'm to stand here and leave one thing hanging in your mind, it would be this. I choose family, I choose love, I choose happiness, and above all else, I choose God. Sandra Boynton states, there are so many choices, the world is immense, take a good look around and decide what makes sense. And while the past 4 years have been packed full of amazing memories, the class of 2016 faces a new beginning in which we are able to choose what makes sense to us. Take the time to enjoy the little things in life. Embrace a loved one, share a laugh with a friend, thank a veteran for their service and others who are important to you, and be passionate about everything you achieve. Look ahead at your future with a smile and trust in the Lord with all your heart. With that said, I thank you and God bless you all.
As I stand before you today, looking out at my fellow classmates, one question keeps popping into my mind. How has our high school experience came to an end so abruptly? I remember as a young freshman, so eager to start my first day of school. I do believe it took me close to a month to find the perfect outfit to start my new adventure outright. My, how things have drastically changed. My freshman year was just the beginning of an incredible journey that I was about to partake in. We have all faced many hardships along the way, but they have all taught us valuable lessons about ourselves and how to adapt to life's unending changes. I will never forget the day that I received the most valuable lesson and advice on how to proceed with my life. Miss Cindy Fields poured her heart out to me and my fellow classmates about achieving success with only 3 simple words. Seek God's guidance. Leaving the security of our friends, family, and school is a challenging obstacle in order to start a new chapter in our lives. But I have good news, because you do not have to leave this life alone, trying to figure out what steps to take. Psalms 18:2 says, "The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower." I do not know what the future holds for me, but I have a friend who is going to guide my feet along life's journey, and I hope each of you can say that you have accepted my dear friend, Jesus Christ, as the Lord of your life as well. Jesus Christ is the answer to everything. Thank you, Ms. Fields, for dedicating your life to lead all of your students to a life full of joy and success. I hope each of you will dwell on these words that I have shared with you today and seek for God's guidance with your life. And if you do so, success will not begin to describe your life. It has been a blessing to be a part of such an honorable group of students. And I want to thank each of you for making my high school journey such a memorable one. Congratulations, class of 2016. We made it.
Okay, folks, on the last speech, don't leave just yet. Well, it's finally here. The day many of us have been waiting our entire lives for. After spending 13 years in school, I have learned many things. But the lessons I learned while sitting in the desk pale in comparison to the ones I learned walking throughout the halls with all of you here, my friends. This day is both a day of joy and a day of sadness. For many of us, this will be the last time we see each other. However, for the half of us that are going to ETSU, I'll see you again in August. These halls hold many memories, both good and bad, that I will hold on to for the rest of my life. You might not think so, but walking across this stage is a very big deal. When we leave here today, we will no longer be students, but adults, with adult things to do, like taxes. Which reminds me, if anyone here in the stands today is giving lessons on how to be an adult, can you please let me know over the summer sometime so I can sign up? While our time together has been short, I want all of you to know how glad I am to have spent that time with you. And I hope you all have the same feelings about me with the same thing. This fall will be the beginning of something new for all of us. For some of us, we are the first in our families to go to college, which is a huge accomplishment in and of itself. The lessons learned here will serve us well as we transition into this new chapter in our lives. The biggest lesson I have learned while in school is how to cram 2 weeks' worth of work into one night of stress, crying, and praying. Hopefully the lessons you all learned are a lot more significant than that. However, this skill will serve us well when we're all in one room cramming for exams with multiple pots of coffee and about 4 packs of Monsters to keep us going. My fiance has provided me with many lessons that are useful when it comes to college. Mainly, treat those with respect, treat those around you with respect. Try to love all you can, but most importantly, make time for those things most important to you. These lessons will come into play when college comes crashing in on top of us. These past 12 or 13 years have been wild, filled with memories that I hope to remember well into my years. The people who made these years memorable are sitting here before me, and you all are the reason I'm glad to be valedictorian. However, I honestly do not feel like I deserve any of this recognition, because you all are so much more deserving than I am of any sort of award. Because, just to be honest, I've done nothing for 4 years. And my fellow classmates, I'd like to thank you for making me grateful that we're all, for most of the time, that we are the upcoming generation, because I see great things for each and every one of you. Thank you for all the amazing memories you've given me. And on behalf of the class of 2016, I gladly accept the first diploma.
Corey Joe Stewart. Brian Patrick Allen. Isaac Matthew Gamble. Haley Noel Bryson. Mackenzie Marie Crusenberry. Madison Lee Davis. Haley Marie Fannin. Emily Yvonne Gerganis. Abigail Blake Moore. Caitlin Marie Robbins. Sarah Grace Adair. Samantha Marie Augusto. Hannah Marie Allen. Taylor Douglas Alsop. Sydney Drew Anderson. Justin Glenn Anderson Woodard. Stephen Matthew Barton. Ashlyn Marie Black. Gavin Blaine Bledsoe. Jason Andrew Bledsoe. Caitlin Marie Bledsoe. Tamra Noel Brewer. Cody Ryan Bergen. Emily Nicole Bergen. Elizabeth Ann Carroll. Emily May Carter. Ethan Brian Kay. Elizabeth Clausen. Kyle Glenn Klingerman. Jacob Chandler Cole. Verity Abigail Hollingsworth. Wilson Lee Coomer. Zachary Adam Cooper. Candace Nicole Corbin. Darian Chase Cottrell. Tiffany Michelle Cup. Sean Michael Davis. Austin Bradley Dean. Angela Nicole Deal. Sarah Elizabeth Deal. Tessa Noel Dell. Michaela Marie Dennison. Ryan Ashton Edwards. Julia Summer Eldridge. Tyler Eugene Ewing. Richard Michael Ediston. Austin Chase Fannin. Walker Christopher Peck. Rachel Glennis Fee. Gerald Clay Fitzpatrick III. Christopher Chance Fleener. Caitlin Danielle Leaner. Elizabeth Kaylee Ann Garrett. Jesse Cole Gillum. Ernest Matthew Ryan Green. David Mark Brighter. Nicholas Austin Hadges. Corey Brian Tyler Hall. Sarah Elizabeth Hall. Tiffany K. Hall. Lauren Amber Hay. Vanessa Ariel Hensley. Jessica Cora Lee Hensley. Sierra Renee Holmes. Tessa Lynn Holmes. Jeffrey Lynn Holt. Austin Lee Hornsby. James Austin Monroe Houston. Billy Krista Johnson. Kyla Lachey Jones. Miranda Robbie Lee Kelly. Corey James Keltner. Alexis Brooke Lambert. Jacob Lee Lane. Joy Elizabeth Laws. Bradley C. Lawson. Dakota James Lawson. Kayla Brianna Leonard. Candace Marie Lewis. Paul Ray Levacy. Tiffany Amber Lopez. Kathleen Marie Lowe. Cody Matthew Maggard. Harley Paige Markham. Kaylee Madison Markham. Jacob Alexander Martin. Maggie Carol McCall. Kelly Maria McKnight. Kenzie Blaine McPherson. Justin Michael Miles. William Tyler Austin Miles. Shalisha Star Million. Noah Kirk Moore. Ryan Nolan Morris. Joshua Caleb Mullen. Michael Nathaniel Mullen. Ambria Madison Muse. Colton James Music. Brianna Michelle Napper. Courtney Abigail Netto. Bradley Allen Neff. Corey Michael Newton. Abigail Renee Eldridge Niswander. Holly Ann Marie Orick. Sierra Lynn Overmeyer. Justin Lee Parsons. Kayla Elizabeth Payne. Madison Renee Pennington. Isom James Petty. William Darcy Petty. Emma Catherine Poe. Megan Ashley Poe. Taylor Wayne Robbins. Alyssa Marie Robbins. Alexis Gabriela Rodriguez Slim. Chelsea Nicole Rose. Nathan Taylor Thacker Rudd. Tristan Noah Zane Rupel. Devin Josh Rutledge. Victoria Ann Sage.
Go, Victoria!
Shailene Shadow Breeze Sanders. Samuel Franklin Scott. Alex Connor Sexton. Alexis Faith Schubert. Seth Jared Schubert. Tyler Campbell Schuler. Allie Caitlin Skidmore. Cassidy Ray Flesher. Austin Tanner Smith. Charles Howard Smith. Christopher Michael Smith. Victoria Elizabeth Smith. Emily Grace Spears. Timmy Allen Spears. Daniel William Spivey. Alexandra K. Sprinkle. Bailey Elizabeth Sprinkle. Charles Jackson Sprinkle. James Franklin Stapleton. Bradley James Tabor. Dakota Tabor. Lauren Elizabeth Tankersley. Brittany Leanne Tarpley. Michael Wayne Tomlinson. Brian Stephen Tripp. Mary Beth Van Cleve. Brooklyn Page Warner. Austin Tyler Wells. Crystal Jasmine Amber Noel Christman. Brandon Robert White. Nathan Daniel Wilder. Alyssa Summer Day Wiles. Elijah Eugene Woods. Hampton Brady Yeary.
Will the class of 2016 please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Lee High School, the authority of the Lee County Public School System, and the Virginia Department of Education, I confer upon each of you your high school diploma with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Please move your tassels to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of 2016. Congratulations.